What is good, YouTube? It's your boy LegendaryEA, and we are back here for another episode of the Brooklyn Nets Mygm series. And if you guys missed the last one, we did go ahead and we made a lot of moves through the offseason, so make sure you go ahead and check it out. I'll link it in the description below, as well as in the top right-hand corner. But today we got a season opener. We're taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Now, going through, we obviously picked up Drummond in the offseason, and we made a lot of moves, including moving on from Jared Allen and Dinwiddie. So like I said, man, check out that video. But yo, as we start gearing up for this season, honestly, I have some different concepts that I want to do for this season. And honestly, this might be the final season of me rebuilding the Brooklyn Nets, just because we've been doing this for like 4 seasons or so, and that's typically one of the time where I move on to a different team. So let me know what you guys think about that. Make sure you go ahead and smash the like button for another episode. And yo, we're gonna breeze through this season pretty quickly. So let me know what you guys think. Should this be the last season, and should we go on to another team? And let me know. Obviously, you guys know the starting lineup. Karis LeVert's back into it. So Cole Anthony probably got that 6th man of the year on lock. Now the Hawks, Trae Young did like tear his ACL or something last season, but Tim, Culver, Taurean Prince, and then they got a bunch of depth in the front court. But other than that, y'all, let's get straight into this lineup because I'm looking to start off this season 1-0. So let's get it.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. This, of course, being game 1 of the season is their... And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Thanks very much. Andre Drummond is the most prolific rebounder in the league. He said, every time I see a shot go up, it's like a pass to me.
He definitely is tough to handle in there, David. Thanks so much. And the regular season officially begins. Most rookies around the league, Clark, will have their eyes wide open. I mean, wow, what an eye-opening experience to play with this speed, this talent. How nervous were you going back to that time in your life? How nervous were you on opening night?
Very nervous, really excited, but there were some butterflies that I had to work really hard at trying to get them to fly in formation because they were all over the place, Kevin. But ultimately, once you get out there and you break that first sweat or you get that first hit.
All right, so getting straight into the game, but let's see what we got, man. Now, they do start off with the ball, but as I was saying in the intro, their depth at that front court is ridiculous. Obviously, they got Bol Bol and Collins starting. And then off the bench, they got Montrezl Harrell, Isaiah Todd, who they drafted with a top 10 pick. I don't really understand why. They got a bunch of talented big men on this team. And then they also got players like Scotty Lewis, Cassius Stanley in the backcourt. Obviously, Trae Young, Jared Culver. Like, this team got mad depth on it. Like, I can't even cap. Like, they got a lot of depth on it. Now, going into this gameplay, obviously, D'Lo is our superstar. Even though, for some reason, they have Drummond listed as it. It's definitely D'Angelo Russell. I'm really going to focus on just letting him and Reddish improve this season. And of course, Cole Anthony. That's why I put Cole on the bench, just that he gets more opportunities to actually score. Now, we can run this any way that we want to. We can just put D'Lo in the lineup as a shooting guard and just move Karis back. We have multiple ways that we can actually run this team. But for right now, since both of them are so ball dominant, we're going to let Cole just rock the bench for at least right now. At least right now. Now, getting straight into it, here's Karis LeVert for the 3. And if we can just keep that up, we're going to need a lot of that shooting, especially versus this team versus the Hawks. Like, we might have underestimated them, and we still need some time to actually build up team chemistry. Since we didn't make a lot of moves during the offseason, we need some of that time to build up that chemistry. But anyways, guys, let me know if you guys believe that we can actually win the championship this season. Last year, we were the #1 seed, and in the end, we choked. We choked badly. Like, we got swept by the 8th seed. So yeah, that can't happen again. So we didn't move away from some of the players that were low-key responsible for it, or that just had value, and we really didn't need them. We didn't move on from them. But I'm expecting this team to possibly maybe not be the 1st seed, probably be the 2nd or 3rd in the East. But I think we'll definitely make it minimum the conference finals. I mean, we still got a lot of depth on our team, and we got a lot of star power. That's why we added Drummond, so that we can have somebody who has more of a dominant presence in the front court, because other than that, we got some really good guys. I'm also gonna need Cam Reddish to step up a lot as well. He had a great rookie season. Last season as a sophomore, he did kind of have a little slump there, and I mean, we're gonna need him to actually just step up. He was pretty horrible in the playoffs as well. But getting back into the gameplay, man, obviously right now we're down to the Atlanta Hawks. Like I said, solid team. I wasn't expecting this, but in theory, it kind of makes sense. Here's D'Lo passing up to Charles Bassey. he kind of took an L because we were low-key ready to hand him over the starting center position, and then we picked up Drummond. That's how it works, man. Here's Trier. Alonzo Trier, getting him last year in free agency was such a W, and he's been great for us, and this is going to help us a lot off the bench as well. Come on, man. If we can just play defense, we should be good. Nice block. Really nice block. Really, really nice block. All right, let's pass it off to Trier. This time for the 3, and it's cash. It's cash. Come on, y'all. Let's not get blown out here. We can definitely cut into their lead. That's all that we need to do. All right, Trae Young. Trae Young's kind of a problem. I mean, he didn't miss last season. Like I said, I think it was like a torn ACL, torn Achilles, something like that. Regardless, he missed all of last season. So that allowed a lot of the younger like guards to actually develop. But once again, Cole Anthony, light work. Great finish, though. Like a really, really good finish. But yeah, guys, the reason why I want this to possibly be the last season, just because we've been rebuilding this team for so long, even though it's only been like 20-something episodes or maybe even less than that. I think it's been less than that. It's just that we've been moving along so much in this series that I think, like, the Nets are always a fun team. But, like, the one problem with that is whenever you get so much talent, so much depth, it just becomes boring because then it's like, what aspect can we really fix on? Like, there's not a lot of trades that we can really make. That's the one thing whenever you get a team like this with assets or just a lot of interchangeable pieces, you always got to, like, think, like, okay, we are really good. I don't want to really mess this up. So we'll see what we can actually do. Give me some suggestions for next teams and future teams in the comment section below. But getting back into the lineup, let's see what we got, man. Give me that ISO. Come send me the screen. Okay, I'm kind of getting clamped up. Here's Pascal Siakam. All right, it's solid. It's really, really solid. But right now, we are actually up by 2 points. We actually caught them, which is kind of a miracle. Like, these guys are really, really good. As Isaiah Todd gets another bucket for him. Let's see what D'Lo got. D'Lo has been balling out. Him and Cole Anthony have been killing it in this first half. Like, Reddish has been awful. Just awful in this first half. But D'Lo has been a force. He's been a force since the first quarter. And then when he came out, Cole Anthony came up and just lit it up. Here's D'Lo. He going to pull up from 3. I like that. He got 20. He got 20 going in the halftime. And we're still up in this game. Now, getting into the halftime report, let's see what we're looking at, man. Because obviously this team has been going back and forth with the Atlanta Hawks. Both of them have really good players. On their team, Jarrett Culver has been killing it for him. Trae Young's been all right. He's actually been playing pretty good as well. For us, it's been D'Lo and Cole Anthony. That's honestly about it. Drummond has been god-awful. I think he has like 2 rebounds or something. Yeah, he's been pretty bad. But for them, like I said, man, Culver and Trae Young, they are doing their thing. They might be a fun team to actually rebuild next. I'm not sure. But let's look at some of these stats. Because as far as the stats go, you guys already know that D'Angelo Russell, he's been killing it for us as well. He is about 20 points. Oh, that was actually a pretty nice spin by like Cam. That was actually a really, really nice spin. But yo, D'Lo, you guys already know, he got 23 points, 7 assists. Trae Young with 19 and 3. And we got them in everything. Like, we honestly got them in almost every single stat, and we're still losing, which I find kind of crazy. But getting into the third quarter, now we're down by 6, and we still can't stop them. Like, we honestly still can't stop them. Bol Bol, everything. Like, everybody on this team can in some way stretch the floor. Obviously, Trae Young is a great shooter. Culver's a great shooter. Taurean Prince can shoot as well, and then Bol Bol can hit threes too. Like, that is definitely going to be a problem for us. And if they really wanted to, they can run a lineup with Bol Bol at power forward and then start Isaiah Todd. So these guys are in really good shape to dominate for the future. Come on, man. We can't go out like this. It's the fourth quarter. Cole Anthony off the inbound goes up for that nice little dunk right there. All right. All right. I'm going to attribute us not playing the best because Cole already got like 28. I can attribute that to just us not having that much team chemistry. I feel like once we start gelling and the season progresses, we're going to be way much more of a force. Here we go, passing off to Siakam. Going to find Cole Anthony. And we're going to get that man 31. Unfortunately, we're down by like 9 points. So that doesn't really help us all that much. But let's see what we got. Come on. Even though we know that we're probably going to be losing this game, we still got to at least try, though. Come on. Fight through screens and do not give them any more threes because that's how they beat us in the first place is these damn threes. All right, at least he missed that one. At least he missed that one. Come on, Cole. Good pass. Let's go right up with it with Siakam. But of course, in the end, we do take a mean L to them. We lose 153 to 141, a really, really high scoring game. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure you go and smash that like button and of course subscribe, man. Unfortunately, we couldn't pull it through. Now for them, I believe Jared Culver was player of the game. He had the best stats for him. He was the best player on their entire team. We couldn't stop him at all. But man, it just sucks. It just really, really sucks. But I do think that we will see a lot of improvement from this team as the season progresses. I saw a lot of good things from Cole Anthony and D'Angelo Russell. Cam, Karras, he was alright. But getting into the stats, obviously Cole finished off with 31.7 assists, shooting 11 of 14 from the field and perfect from the 3. D'Angelo Russell was also perfect from the 3. 29 points, 10 assists, 3 steals. Man was on fire. Drummond, 16 and 13, which I did not even see that at all. Reddish with 15 points, LeVert with 12. Trae with 11, Pascal with 10 and 7. Okay, not that bad. Now, as for them, because you already know that, yeah, Culver, 25, 9, 3, and 2. He was perfect from the 3. Trae Young with 24 points, 6 assists. And I mean, Scottie Lewis with also another 20 piece. And Bol Bol with 17. That team is nice. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm out. Peace, y'all.